And we're back, guys. Metal Gear Solid, and we're now in the underground maintenance space. Ah, damn, I was kind of hoping that he would say Metal Gear. So a quick look around. See, this is what I don't get about this bit of the game. Because, fair enough, right? There's Metal Gear, right? The thing itself that can destroy whatever, right? What the hell's all the guards protecting it? I mean, fair enough, I know you've got to get through the whole facility, but... Anyway. Can blow that up. Just so I don't have to get alerted. Nothing around here. A ration, do we need it? Yeah, we need it. Why not? Nice. Now you can, if you fall into there, to the whatever it is, the oil or whatever it is, the water, or sewage, whatever it is, you do actually lose health. Sort of like you smoking when you smoke on here, so I'm not going to refrain from going in there. Although, to be fair, there is actually ammo and stuff in there, so... Oh, codec. Oh, gone?
Snake, it's me!
What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files? Don't you need a password?
Of course, but there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yup, that describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
Yeah, actually, I didn't actually know that Snake was actually just gonna say there's no guards patrolling. Which is quite ironic, because I was thinking the exact same thing. Chaff grenades. Let's have a quick look around. Just to make sure there is no guards up on the upper level. No, no one you see. Something to pick up over there, I think. Oh, there's a ladder up there to go, so... What do I have here? Ah, farmhouse bullets. I'm not going to have the stinger equipped. I think I'm going to go for something like... Just in case there's any guards, I'll stun them. And we'll have the rations equipped. Oh, codec call again? What sort of confound this time?
Snake, it's me again.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay, keep trying.
Well, that was a pretty pointless conversation outcome, but thanks for keeping me posted anyway. God, you can just imagine the size of Metal Gear. I mean, you've seen how many sort of like levels we've climbed up so far. So I'm just checking that there's no guards. Oh well, good stocking up on some ammo here. To be fair, I think we may need the Stinger missiles yet. Well, I mean, obviously we'll probably need them, but... And up again, bad looks. Come on, stop punching it. Actually, this is quite interesting because if you stand on top of the highest bit of Metal Gear, bear with me a minute, let's go. You can actually zoom right into the control room and you can actually see Liquid Snake and Ocelot and his lol hand. So that's something as an added bonus if you wanted to do that, but to be fair, there's nothing you can actually do with that, so anyway, sort of additional. Oh, another codec bloody call. Codec.
Snake,
Codec going off
I
every
did
few
it.
seconds.
You got past security?
Bingo.
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system, it would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
Yeah, we learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
If word of this got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You've changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean they ran a computer model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No, Ocelot took it from me.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
No, just remind him, Snake. Just remind him we're counting on him. See, I'm still checking for guards. I mean, fair enough we're not seeing any yet, but you never know. Ah, look, there's one. Good job I checked. Taking it slowly. Nice and easy. Come on, get in there. I'm ignoring the codec call. I'm sick of them.
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target is Locknor, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid. But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the President will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the President's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India. I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the President will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion. $1 billion?
That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox-Die vaccine in our demands.
Fox-Die. It killed Octopus and the Armstech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this Fox-Die was still experimental and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Golukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
But he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours!
What about your promise to Colonel Golukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream. But boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is in it again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Armstech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Snake, I found Baker's top-secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see, the override system that the President was talking about, it can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got one of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy?
Yes. It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah. The card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in one. Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
Who's that?
Damn! The key fell in the drainage ditch.
Snake! This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Okay, here we go. First thing I'm gonna do, stun. And get the hell out of here. Oops. Go away. There he is. Make a run for it. Bum, bum. Okay. So we're gonna get all the way to the bottom to pick up the key. To use the room temperature key, head back up and insert it into the override system. I think it's a pretty clever trick if you ask me. If you ask me, I think that's quite a little. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a bit of a pain in the butt. So we've got to go and use a temperature key, which means get the card key back, go back to the top, insert it, then come back down, go and freeze the key, and then come back, insert it, get it again, come back, take it and like boil the card key. Come back in and deactivate Metal Gear. So it can be a bit tedious, but we'll get there. Now if you're wondering why I'm using... Do I have any claymores? No, I haven't got claymores. Use C4 then. Okay, the reason why I equipped the mine detector is, if you can see on the map, in just a moment, I need to jump in the water, silly me. You can, yes, do you see that on the map flashing? You don't see it? Wait for it. Okay, we got a bomb. 14 seconds. Chuck it quickly. And then run like hell. Basically. And then we're going to use the stinger to blow that up. Let's have a chat with someone. Who can we have a chat with? Oh.
Snake, did you find the key?
No, it's not here.
Don't be ridiculous. You saw it fall into the drainage ditch, didn't you? The drainage ditch. Isn't there something odd about it?
No. There are a lot of big rats, though.
That's it, Snake. A rat must have eaten it.
Now who's being ridiculous?
No, I'm right. There's no other possibility. Rats eat all sorts of things. There's nothing unusual about that.
You guessed it, guys. You guessed it. We have a rat. See that then? And the reason why I'm going to use C4 is to blow this rat up and get it back. Sounds pretty cruel, I know. But let's face it, one rat compared to the whole world and destroying God knows everything really is a smaller price to pay, I think. That's it. And I'm planting them all where the drainages are. Luckily I know where they are. Okay, now I need to find the rat now. Let's see if we can find it. Where the heck is that rat? Ah! Come on, little rat, I see you coming. Bingo! That was pretty nifty. Not a bad little trick. Just get rid of all the rest of the mines there. Pal key, okay, boom. And away to the top we go again. Let's go and insert the room temperature override key. Let's get rid of that. Put a bit of stun grenade there again because I think there's going to be a guard at the top again. As I said before, it is a bit tedious, this bit of the game, but it's got to be done. I do think Solid Snake is just such a good character. Personally, I love the voice actor for Snake. His name is David Hayter. Just such a cool voice. Just goes with him. I think in the new Metal Gear that's coming out, the Phantom Pain. I'm not sure about Ground Zero, but I think that's they're going to be making it so it's Keith Sutherland. Which I think's not too bad. Keith Sutherland's pretty cool.
What was that noise?
Boom. Okay, in we go. And if you take a look, see there's a few cameras around, so and if you do get alerted, which I'm not actually going to show you because fortunately I don't have save states to show you, but if you do get spotted, then the doors close and it's like basically a gas chamber basically. The doors will lock in, they'll fill it with gas and you'll die.
PAL code Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Okay.
Okay.
That takes care of PAL code number 1. Now, PAL number 2. Freeze the key.
Luckily, freezing's not too bad. You know, you could go around and actually kill him. Knock him out. And then run like fudge. So now we're gonna freeze the key. So for anyone who may be stuck on this bit or can't remember where to go, we're gonna head to where we killed Raven. I don't think it's even got a name really, but basically it was like a massive fridge in there anyway, so that's where we're gonna head. Oops. So I just the controls on Metal Gear Solid 2 and on the Twin Snakes version, and I guess even on Snake Eater, they're just much more sleek, just much more easy to use. For example, this game, you know, in this game, if you run into the wall, fair enough, you do that. But I just think, I don't know. I guess it's just my opinion, maybe. Card keys. We're gonna need chaffs again. So this bit of the game, you see chaffs just come in handy so much. When you get to the point where there's loads of cameras around, like now, and stuff like that. And with the trapdoors, but if you just keep running, you should be okay. And I think we're just about there. Yep, we're here. So waiting for the card to... the way to tell is when that symbol in the menu in the middle there goes blue, then you know it's worked. I don't know if you have to hold the key, so to speak, or if you have to just leave it in your possession. I don't honestly know, but I'll have a look around for some ammo or anything like that just while we're waiting. Shouldn't take too long, hopefully. No ammo. There's nothing around. Nothing around here? Nope. Are we blue yet? We're not blue. Come on, card key, go blue. So just keep checking, so keep running, keep checking. As soon as we go blue, we can head back. Pretty cool plot so far. Awesome storyline, if you ask me. I really do like this game. I just think it's brilliant. It's just full of action, and it's just very in depth, really. You know, they go into the backgrounds of nearly all the characters. There we go, we got it blue. Now to head back. That's pretty simple enough. I think you gotta be quick though, because it can change again, so. I'm gonna end the video there shortly. End the video there, sorry, and I'll see you guys very shortly. Neon Genesis. Oh.